Hey everyone, so just this past weekend I led a workshop all about fasting. But before I get down to the nitty-gritty of fasting, I believe understanding why you do what you do is so much more important than blindly following a protocol. Too often, we don't observe our own thoughts and beliefs. We get busy doing so much so that we don't know our why. Doing something and taking action is great, but when the action is not aligned with your core beliefs, thoughts, and your feelings, you're simply using willpower. And when you've got to push through with willpower, there's no permanent changes being made in your life. So we all have a paradigm by which we operate in this world. Our brain is the most powerful tool that is underutilized simply because we don't think to use this powerful instrument on a regular basis. It's not something that is taught in school or in childhood. We're told what to do, how to do it, and how to feel. We are never asked to use our minds to figure things out and to explore and feel our feelings, especially the negative feelings. Inherently, we've evolved as a species to want what's pleasurable, convenient, and to avoid pain or discomfort. But in order to grow and evolve, we must seek what's hard and move towards discomfort. That's the only way to growth. With that being said, the concept of the paradigm by which we live our life was discussed by Stephen Covey and has been discussed by spiritual and holistic healers and many life coaches. This paradigm is that our thoughts create feelings which trigger actions that create the results in our lives. Often, we think negative thoughts about ourselves so much so that they become our beliefs. We operate in life based on our beliefs, so we tend to keep validating our beliefs by creating the results that are in alignment with our thoughts. If this is true, we know that we can absolutely change our paradigm and shift our thought and beliefs to better serve our goals in life. But too often, we don't realize how much control we have over our own life, so we rely on others for all the answers. This causes us to live life disempowered. So now that we know this fact, we want to take a moment to let you know that it's absolutely possible to reverse and slow the aging process and heal from the inside. I believe the answer to healing from or curing any disease lies within us. The moment we look outside of ourselves, we're told what to believe. For example, in my case, I was told to believe that lupus is incurable. I changed my paradigm to believe it is curable, and now I'm creating the results that align with my beliefs. So let me educate you or talk about a little bit about what fasting is. I'm asked a lot about various kinds of diet supplements and treatments for various conditions. I know that there's a cure for just about any disease out there, but most people don't believe this fact. When I talk about fasting, it's a physiological fasting, which means to refrain from food as well as fasting from toxic thoughts. I call these autonomic or automatic negative thoughts called ants. We live in a toxic world today. Technological advancements have allowed abundance in knowledge, connection, and constant occupation of our attention, so much so that we've become addicted to such information input all the time. The concept of fasting is to allow the body time and space to reset and renew by abstaining from foods. But I believe food for the mind in the form of thoughts needs a careful filter as well to prevent overload. Just as a computer might be less efficient with too many demands all at once, our attention and focus has finite capacity. So many of us walk around craving the emptiness in thought. That's why many of us seek meditation experiences to force our brain to stop processing. When the brain is silent and fasting, it's capable of providing us with much needed reset and insight that allows us to be much more powerful in our lives. So let me review a little bit about the history of fasting. The practice of fasting has been around for a very long time. Even the father of medicine, Hippocrates, prescribed fasting to his patients with various conditions. Fasting is also practiced in various regions or religions to provide mental focus and clarity, as well as for purification for spiritual awakening. So a little bit on physiology of fasting. When the body is void of food for an extended amount of time, physiologically, it is able to focus its effort on renewing and regenerating the body at the cellular level. How our body does this is through the process of autophagy. Autophagy is a natural, regulated mechanism of cells, physiological, inside the cells, that removes unnecessary or dysfunctional components from the body. When these components are cleaned and the body is detoxified from them, we experience decreased inflammation and enhanced metabolism. So what are some of the fast or types of fasting? Well, there are different types or ways to fast. One is time-restricted fasting. That's fasting for 12 to 18 hours a day. Second is intermittent fasting. That's fasting for 1 to 3 days. And third is prolonged fasting, fasting with water for over 4 days. The most beneficial fasting is a prolonged fasting, but it's hard to do. It deteriorates lean muscle mass and causes deprivation and increases gallstone risk. The benefit of prolonged fasting are weight loss, lower cholesterol, blood pressure, cellular detox, and metabolic boost. So, fast mimicking diet. This is where it comes in. There is a way to get the body into a fasting state without actually abstaining from food for a period of time. Fast mimicking diet checks all the boxes. It's plant-based, heavy research-based, NIH promoted, and there are extensive published articles on its efficacy. Plus, you're able to have all the benefits of fasting without the hunger, deprivation, and lean muscle mass loss. It's almost too good to be true. It's only 5 days and the cost is minimal considering the benefits. At Alkaline Wellness, we offer this to our clients as a way to kickstart their self-healing journey. This 5-day kit includes everything you'll be eating for 5 days, organized and outlined so you can follow without any confusion. Currently, we're offering a $50 rebate plus $25 off for the 5-day fasting fast mimicking diet. Plus an additional $25, you'll get 5 days of yoga at Alkaline, so you can easily kickstart your health into gear so that you can be here every day of the fast if you're not a member already. You want more information on the benefits of fasting and why you should do this fast mimicking diet? Click below for a free training. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you wanted to sign up for this fast, please email info@alkalinewellness.com and let us know you want to purchase fast mimicking diet. Please subscribe to our newsletter on alkalinewellness.com and our YouTube channel, Dr. Connie Jian. Follow us also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest at Alkaline Wellness to always stay in the know. See you guys next week.